glad you could join me today. Thank you so much for being here. I just love each and every one of you, and I am so appreciative of your beautiful vibes that you bring to the channel. I just love you guys. And today we're looking at the Divine Confessions of a Broken Heart, as I do weekly when I can. And so I'm going to be using all the message cards that I can today, but I just wanted to start off with one of my own songs. It's just so weird doing this because I normally get nervous about this kind of stuff, but I just felt drawn to doing this today. As a lot of you know, I am a singer-songwriter, guitarist. So I just wanted to share a song with you that I wrote in 2018. And I think a lot of you could relate to this with your twin flame soulmate journey, and it's called Mixed Signals. So it's self-explanatory basically what that might mean for you. Okay, so let's get started with this. I just wanted to sing you a song. If you're not interested, that is completely fine, guys. There will be a timestamp in the description box below for you to just get on with your reading. But for those who do want to listen, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So confused. 1 minute I miss you, then I feel so removed. It must be fear that sets me apart from these feelings I hold for you deep in my heart. And I remember when you said you never stopped loving me after all these years, and you embraced me like you meant it. Pretty sure you meant it. The doubts creeping inside now. It gets low here on the outside, and I'm so overwhelmed. I don't know what it is you feel inside for me now. 'Cause I'm so into you that I'm falling deeper in love with you. But these mixed signals you send are so damn hard to comprehend. Why do I have to keep Hope you enjoyed that, guys. I did make a few mistakes because I haven't sung that song in so long, but thank you for listening if you did, and I hope it made some sense to you and it might have related to your situation. So let's get started with the reading, guys. Okay, guys, so reading number 1 is the Psychic Tarot with the red jasper crystal. And we've got reading number 2, which is the Divine Tarot that I created with the rose quartz crystal. And we've got reading number 3, which is the Divine Journey Tarot that I created, which is the yellow calcite crystal. So take a moment to focus on the cards, put your person in mind, and we'll get started shortly. Hi Group 1, thank you so much for joining me today. We've got the red jasper crystal and your reading number 1, which is the Psychic Tarot. I hope my voice will be okay today. It's been a little bit funny today, so hopefully it'll be okay. So anyway, let's get started. Let's see what is going on with your person. Okay, what current energy are they in? What are they feeling for you? What divine confession do they have for you today from their broken heart? Okay, Group 1, please, Spirit. Group 1's person's current energy, their person's current energy, please. Hope, this is the Star. Aquarius energy. We've got the throat chakra reversed. And we've got spiritual strength, 9 of Wands, beautiful. I love that card. I love the card because it's just so beautiful with the monk. You know, it's like the Buddha or the monk, Bodhisattva. It's just like he's in meditation, right? It's like it's his higher self coming in, or a spirit guardian overlooking him, and he's like deep in contemplation right here. Interesting, it's green too, so it's like healing. And I kind of get the feeling that your person is really hoping for clear contact with you, clear communication. Maybe they're building up their strength to maybe come forward and say something to you. Being the throat chakra reversed, their throat chakra might be blocked. Maybe they have had issues with expressing what they feel, but they're moving into a spiritual side of things here. It's not so much, whereas before it might have been that they were very black and white or just practical, looking at things that way, but now they're broadening their vision and they're seeing things. They have had to go through the dark night of the soul, I'm hearing. They might be in that right now, but they're hoping for a different outcome to this situation. So resentment, stinging words, bitterness and anger. I feel like they're hoping that you get through this, that you might be feeling resentful. Illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced, skewed. So they're trying to move through the illusions. This is why they're deep in contemplation, trying to get into use their intuition to look through the illusions. And euphoria, chasing thrills, joy and laughter. So euphoria is perhaps something that they're striving to elevate their spirits through maybe meditation, cleansing their space, trying to clear their mind of the illusions here. It feels like they want to say, you know, how they're really feeling, what they are learning on their journey. But it could be too that even though they might want to come forward and speak, they know it's a time for introspection and quiet now. I hide behind material things. Now that is where they have been, and they're now transforming or going through some kind of internal shift. Okay, what's going on for them is that they are moving away from the material, and they are aware that they have hidden behind a mask. They do hide behind the shallow stuff in life, and there's some kind of awakening going on for your person. You were the best thing in my life. We are mirroring each other and our love is protected. So your person might see a lot of this, that, you know, stuff that they're going through that maybe you're also going through. And if it's meant to be, it will be, baby. Just let it be. So it's kind of like your person's in a state of surrender. Even though they have got this hope for healing and communication, like to break the ice and to come through with love and not resentment or not hatred or anger or bitterness or even like as a victim. I think that they really want to come through, and something's happened where your person's starting to feel like they're tapping into their softer side now. It's their heart chakra as well, and they're tapping into that and their meaning for life. And I just feel like they look at you in a different light now, and they might be really looking at you as someone that they feel compassion for, but even so within themselves they're feeling that too. And it's probably a very strange concept for you, especially if they've been very shallow and into that superficial materialism, things like that, hiding behind that kind of stuff. You know, amazing things can occur for people. There are huge shifts that can occur in people's lives. There's just something about you I'm scared to lose because I know I won't find it in anyone else. And you might have been the catalyst for helping them to go through this shift as well. So I can't get you out of my head, and it's driving me insane. And I spy on your social media, and I need to learn more. Can we talk? See, they want to talk. They want to have a conversation. They might be curious about something, about, you know, if you're not in contact with each other, which it looks like this one's probably about that. You know, it could be that you're not in communication, or if you are in communication, it's just something very deep that they are having issues with expressing that they want to. But for a lot of you, you're not in contact. They are spying on your social media. They have withdrawn and are going within and really finding themselves, you know, and finding out who they are and what they stand for and what your connection means. So how are they actually feeling for you? So material harvest, 9 of Pentacles. And we've got memories of love, 6 of Cups. And we've got the temptation, the devil. And we've got the power, which is the strength card, Leo, Capricorn right here. And we had Aquarius in there. Okay. Well, we've got some major arcanas here, and they have a very strong temptation to return to you before maybe it's time to, before it's ready, before you're both ready for that, if that makes sense. I think that they are very tempted to just contact you. They look up to you. They see that you are their reward. They have very fond memories of the two of you. They feel a very strong chemistry, like a pull towards you, like a magnet. But they want to break free from those shadow aspects we saw before. What shadows are they letting go of? So manipulation. So they might have been able to manipulate situations and kind of maneuver around things and not answer things and be evasive. I feel like your person wants to be upfront and assertive and real and authentic with you now. Internalizing, it's something they're going to be moving away from as well, which is closing down and just, ambivalence and anxiety. Okay, so that's the things they're moving away from. So they're stepping into a strong power. They actually look at you as a very strong person, and that you're in your own power, like you are an empowered person who's perhaps not, like you're standing strong. You're not just falling for anything. Like you're not even just jumping in with this person. Like you want to see changes here. And it's not kind of like saying that, you know, they have to change for you. But I think for like you are not wanting to also interfere with their spiritual healing going on here as well. They just have a very strong, fond love for you and are extremely sexually drawn to you. They want to return to you. They want to almost like resurrect these memories of love. And no one compares to you. Yeah, that someone said something about that over here, that there's no one like you, you know. That, wow, okay, they fell down. You have inspired me to be the best version of myself. Now that's that shift, that's that change. I said before, you might have been the catalyst for them to really look within and start shifting some things. That's what's going on here. They don't want to jump in too fast before they're, you know, ready. Feminine energy. So they see your feminine side and they absolutely are drawn to that. Upheaval, yeah, this has been a huge upheaval in their life. Meeting you has really shaken them up. Like, it's been a shock to the system as to how you have affected them so deeply, and they want a new beginning with you. So they are looking towards a new direction, a fresh start, and want a chance with you again. And I say again because the memories of love is the Six of Cups, which represents a soulmate card. It's so beautiful. It's returning to each other, or someone from your past returning to you type thing. I need more time to figure things out on my own right now. Yeah, that's what they're doing. So I want to feel that way again. So they are reminiscing on times where you might have been really intimate and beautiful together. It's definitely chemistry and sexual passion here as well that they're kind of thinking about. They might want to be in your arms again, or they might want to hear your voice, or there's just something that they are really admiring and really fantasizing about right now. Look at this. Can we go back to the start? My heart needs closure. I need to know why. How can I forget you when everything reminds me of you? And please don't shut me out. Can you forgive me? I haven't really moved on from us and I'm thinking of making contact. There it is there. Yeah, so there could be some distance, like a separation between you where someone might have just shut down. And that's why they're probably saying, you know, I need you to forgive me and don't shut me out. I'm addicted to the way I feel when I'm thinking about you. So they're deep in thought about you. Yeah, and I can't wait for the day we will start living our life together. Beautiful. What else do I want to see? Now, can we get a shadow message? Shadow message. So I've withdrawn because I feel numb inside. Yeah, they are trying to work through all those shadows. What is their higher self message? And I wish I could be with you. Yeah, wow, it's so strong, this love for you. And I really feel like your person's really missing you, but they know they have to step back and just really work on themselves, and they just know that they can't come towards you with the way they, you know, they're in the transition mode right now. So let's see, what do they really want to confess to you? What is their main confession? Yeah, they're feeling very conflicted and defeated, that they're kind of going backwards. They feel that there's been too much water under the bridge. They feel that maybe they really were working in their ego, and that has affected this connection so much that they wonder if you would forgive them and take them back, you know, because the last thing they wanted to do was hurt you, but the way they were did hurt you. Five of Pentacles reversed, so it's financial and material changes. So moving on reversed. Yeah, they don't want you moving on. They're afraid that you're going to find stability elsewhere, and reject them. That's what they're worried about. They're worried that you're going to reject them, that you're going to hold on too much of the past, that you're resentful. Base chakra. Oh, hang on a minute. Everything is flying. Hang on a moment, guys. All right. Talking about flying, they might think that you're flighty. You know, they might be worried that you're not going to stick around. You're just going to hold on to the past. You're not going to move on from it as well. And that you'll be stubborn, that you'll, move on. Let's see what else is that. It's the waiting game. Yeah, they're worried you're not going to wait for them. That time's ticking. You know, they do feel like you are destined to be together. They really do feel like they want a fresh start with you. But they are worried that you're not going to wait around. So yeah, loss, grief, sorrow, pain. And influences, dark attachments, third parties. They might be afraid that someone's in your ear about them. And roaming wild, free-spirited, risks possibilities, once again, that you will break free. And boundaries, no drawing the line, that you'll put up a boundary or a barrier or a wall against them. And there's a mirroring thing, reflection, shared feelings, and you. So I think that they just want you to see them for who they truly are, not what they've done. So I denied my feelings for you for a long time, but it didn't work. The feelings only grew stronger and stronger each day. You still hold the key to my heart. So I can't handle the thought of you being with someone else. Yeah, they're really afraid you're going to move on and be with someone and just forget all about them. They're really afraid of that. It's a huge fear for them. Yeah. So I believe you. And maybe this is also the dark influences and third parties. Maybe there's also people being in their ear about this connection, and they're saying, I believe you over what others say. I'm burning with passion for you. We can see that. And I am electrified by you, and I find everything about you so pleasurable and irresistible. And I love your sense of humor. They are really reminiscing and thinking about all this stuff. And I find you in music. So you could be musicians or have a song together, or they're just listening to songs about you. And I'm not ready for commitment with anyone. Yeah, right now they're not ready. They're working on themselves still. So my entire being and body is attracted to you. And I want to dance across eternity with you. They do see a future with you. They just feel like they're just not there yet. So let's see, what other cards have I got? So what are they maybe struggling with right now? What can spirit, help this person with? What are they struggling with right now? Okay, so we've got 3. We've got their shadow. See, divine healers are coming in to help them with their shadows that we saw before. Boredom, so spirit teachers are coming in to help them find their purpose, which we did see before, that they're finding their meaning here in life, and maybe even the meaning of this connection. Yeah, oh my God, I saw it, purpose, I didn't even see that. Master teacher, so yes, they're helping them to find their purpose through this boredom and work through their shadows, because they have always lived perhaps in a very superficial, surface reality, so... yeah, that's what's going on here. So what do they need to surrender? What do they need to surrender? No, what is spirit helping your person to surrender? So surrender their addictions. So whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Now, your person might have addictions. We all have some kind of addiction at some point in our lives, whether it be food or... it could be clothes shopping or gambling for some people. It could be sex. There's so much stuff that you can see here. Oh, your person is a bit addicted to this pattern. I think it's a shadow where they might just keep things on a very shallow level and not jump in deeply. And that's perhaps something that, spirit are helping them to release as well, is that addiction to that kind of a pattern. Because even though it's a safety zone, it's not necessarily healthy, it's dysfunctional. So let's have a look. So all is not lost. And find peace in solitude. That's exactly what your person's doing. They need to be on their own. We do see 2 9s. I think there was 2 9s in there, and it just really talks about your person needing to be on their own. Number 9s are a number of solitude, and it is a number of completion as well. So things having to wrap, like a cycle having to be wrapped up here. We've got 5s here as well, which is always that massive change occurring as well. So that's a huge thing for your person. They are undergoing a massive shift spiritually, emotionally, and with those things, our physical reality can also change significantly. What the hell happened there? So yeah, I'm going to just blow that out because it's getting hot. I'm a bit worried about that. Okay, now, all right, so I just got to pick up some cards. We are going to work, I'm just going to see some other cards here before. Yeah, I just feel like your person's undergoing a lot, and it's like a massive change in their life right now. It's not just a few things they're changing, there's a whole lot of stuff. It's almost like they're losing their identity in some ways as well, if that makes sense. So there's an old reality they're shifting away from. We've got forgiveness. Yeah, I think it said forgive me. Yeah, it says here, can you forgive me? They want to reach out to you and they want to celebrate with you, like celebrate a new start with you. So what is Spirit helping your person with as well here? Wow, hang on. Now, I don't want to ask that because I already asked that with these cards. What I'm going to ask for these cards is, what are they going to come through? Like, what lesson are they coming through with? What are they actually positively going to come through with once they get through this? So silence, so they're going to learn to just be in their own presence, that they don't have to be busy all the time and, you know, feeding their mind all the time or distracting themselves. They just can be in their own presence, and maybe even with you. Like, there doesn't have to be this need for, you know, all this noise and distractions and stuff like that. And yeah, look, presence, being in their own presence. Being in your presence, just being able to feel okay and safe in that. Because I feel like your person may be someone who feels very uncomfortable in silence, because it means they have to like really look within at themselves. And that's something they're going to come through with, is being okay with that, which is really good. So maybe it's something they've been craving right now as well, is to just back off from everyone and everything and just try and work out that, you know, about themselves and their life, where they're heading. So what is Spirit helping you with? So Spirit is helping you to get clear, to clear your mind, to get clear about what it is that you want in this as well. Yeah, that's a major thing right there. So maybe write it down, you know, about what it is that you actually want out of this connection, what you want out of life. Beautiful. There's a healing heart chakra. The green and the pink heart. So it says here, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So your person, you might think that, okay, they've backed off, they don't care. Well, they actually do. They really do. And they are spying on your social media. They are keeping an eye on you. Yin yang. Beautiful. So it says balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So, yeah, I love that as well. So you're both coming into that balance. Is there anything else I need? Just checking. I think I've done everything right there. Just going to look at the charms, I think. Yeah, I think that's pretty much... no, it's not everything. I've just got to quickly do what... Yeah, I forgot. Hang on a minute, guys. I'm going to do what is their... what do you call it? Their action going to be this week towards you. What action might they take towards you? So we got the sun reversed. So it's showing introversion, not extroversion. Extroversion is the sun, the masculine. But being reversed, it's that introversion. Triumphant success. So there's an epiphany coming to your person. Light is shining in on them. Ideas are coming to them. You might hear from your person. Doesn't mean they're going to come out of that place they're in, but you might hear from them. Positive movement forward and passion ignited reversed. So it feels to me that your person is really containing it's like they're really trying to actually restrain that passion they have for you. They want to move forward, but they don't want to allow their impulsive nature to just drive them in life. They really want to be able to have self-control and, yeah, earn the wisdom So they could be studying right now. They might be looking at self-help books or listening to podcasts or even seeking out a counselor right now. They might be reading up on things or seeking a mentor, and it's around the home situation as well. Some of them might be getting out of a marriage as well, but they're trying to find a strong foundation in a strong belief. So they could even be changing their view or outlook on a faith or religion even. There's big changes happening for your person. I don't see them necessarily, they're not focused on this connection as such, even though we can see that, yes, they are reminiscing and stuff like that, but I don't feel like they're thinking about taking an action step, an action step towards this connection at this time this week. Just looks like they're very much on their own journey and learning about themselves and just trying to build up that spiritual strength right there. And I think that's awesome. We got the Leo energy again and the Taurus here. All right, so, and Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, let's get some charms for you guys. So group 1. So we've got the violin, and it did say finding you through music, I think. So it could be that you are musicians or that you, it's going to bring in harmony. I think to the connection there will be harmony. And time might seem a little bit off, but everything is in its own divine timing here as well. And what is the time on this thing? It says 25 past 11, so 11:25, if that is of any significance, I don't know. There's going to be tears of joy in this connection, so that's beautiful. Also, I've got a screwdriver and pliers, so it could be that your person's a tradesperson or they just want to really build themselves up. They want to mend something, mend themselves, mend the connection. There's a letter N. We've got the laptop key, so it could definitely be that they're on the computer spying on your social media. They might work with computers. They might be in IT or work in an office or be a graphic designer or something like that. We've got a key here and a beautiful rose, and we've got the letter E, which it looks like the letter E, so that could be significant, N and an E. We've got the butterfly, so it represents the transformation your person's undergoing right now, which is really beautiful, and it's like miracle healing coming in. We've got the fives, we've got 2 5-cent coins, 5, 5. You might be seeing fives. And once again, it represents that change can be chaotic in some ways, but it's definitely adventure, and it's like buckle up your seatbelt, buckle yourself up, because it's like we're ready to move forward. Things are about to get real. So we got 5-cent coin, echidna Australian coin, and what is the date? 1983. And we've got the date 2009. Now let's get some letters. Group 1. All right, we've got a C, an X, a Q, a W, an I, a U, and an O. Okay, so we've got the word cow. So it could be that your person lives on a farm or a rural property or area. What else? It's hard, there's not that many here. So I don't know, I keep seeing the word Cox, C-O-X, so it could be a last name or an abbreviation of a business. I don't know, that's standing out to me for some reason. I've got the word ox, so it could be the year of the ox for someone's birth date. I don't know, guys. I can't get much else from these, I don't think. So please comment below if you can find anything else in this. We've got we've got W, O, X, Q, C, U, and an I. And don't forget to put a green heart in the comment section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. Yeah, look at this. Be patient. Your person's asking you to be patient. So, guys, I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, Group 2. Welcome, guys. You chose the Divine Tarot with the beautiful rose quartz crystal. Let's have a look at what's going on with your person. What current energy are they sitting in? And what are they feeling for you? And what divine confession do they have for you today? This is for group 2, please, Spirit. Group 2. Okay, group 2's person's current energy, please, Spirit. Ace of Water. Page of Earth reversed. Knight of Earth reversed. Okay, your person's just sitting back right now. They're not emerging. They're not trying to move forward towards any goals right now. They're not making plans. They are just sitting in this space of emotional, well, I want to say it's like a cocoon. It's like they're cocooning themselves in. Maybe they're focusing on their own healing right now, their own self-love, nurturing their own spirit. It just feels to me like, yeah, your person needs to take a step back from everything and everyone. The Page of Earth does represent some new opportunity coming through, but they're not open to this right now. See how she's got her eyes closed? Your person's closing their eyes to whatever's ahead of them right now. They might feel a bit stuck, like in a bit of a funk, just need to retreat and just sit in their energy right now. So yeah, they might be running and elusive. So they might have ghosted you. They might have just disappeared, might have backed off. Yeah, being elusive. So that's how their energy is right now. And I don't think it's just with you. I think they're doing this with everybody. So yeah, they're feeling stuck. That's what the Knight of Earth is. The Knight of Pentacles reversed is feeling stuck, feeling that they just cannot move forward. So yes, your person's in a funk. They are feeling that they need to receive some kind of inspiration, and they're not getting it by trying to look outwardly. You know, they're trying to get it from within. So they're trying to seek some respite right now. We are talking about the divine confessions of a broken heart, so it makes sense that your person's retreating. We've got Virgo energy there, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So I wish I could tell you how I truly feel, but these feelings I have for you scare me. Could have been the reason why they backed off. If you could see my pain, you'd understand how much I do love you. And I can't handle the thought of you being with someone else. So many things remind me of you. Yeah, they're in a place of trying to self-soothe. And I can't stop thinking about you. And I see you in my dreams. You're the last thing on my mind before I go to sleep, and the first thing in the morning when I wake up. You're my favorite obsession. So your person's really thinking about you quite deeply in this space, and you might not even be aware of it. I feel like I'm waiting for something that isn't going to happen. Yeah, they're really hiding away from that. You know, they're afraid of being... They're afraid that if they pursue something that they will be rejected by you. So they're just kind of holding back and staying in their own pain. Yeah, that's what's going on there. So let's see, what are they actually feeling for you? The Tower. You have shaken their world. An 8 of Earth. And the Emperor reversed. And the 6 of Earth reversed. Okay, so they feel like you have shaken their foundation basically in their life. They might have thought, you know, they might have had some kind of feeling of assurance or reassurance that they were a certain way and that they were independent and strong and able to just be who they were. And you've come along and you've really shown them, like shaken them up. And I feel like they're not feeling strong enough to build this with you. They're not feeling strong enough that they can give you what you deserve. They're not feeling strong enough that they can actually work on this with you right now. Whatever you've shaken up within them, it's actually brought them back to, like, you've triggered stuff from their past that they would have just pushed down. So it's erupted now. Since you coming along, or since some kind of revelation that you've given them, it's really making them really look hard within themselves, like look deep down within themselves and look where they have to concentrate on this now. They just have to really try and work out what they're feeling and why they're feeling that. And yes, they've just been in self-protective mode. We've got the Aries of the Emperor and the Six of Earth here, which is all good karma. And it's showing gratitude. And also it's the equal exchange. Yeah, your person's very grateful for your presence, but they're also terrified of it. So you have really been very powerful in this connection in terms of making them question their reality and making them question what they stand for. What do they actually really want now in relationships? Where are they heading? Yeah, illusions, clouded judgment, unbalanced and skewed. As I said, you're making them look deep and hard at themselves now, where they've got no choice but to kind of really face it. You know, it's kind of like being a rude awakening for them in some way. And yeah, damaged, broken-hearted, destroyed. So I feel like they wanted to be the strong emperor, whether you're a male or female, talking about them, doesn't matter. They just wanted to be this strong person to come into your life who was able to just have it all together. And because you have kind of like brought down their guard in such a way, and they weren't seeing that coming, they have, you know, realized that, oh my God, their actions and not having it all together has caused them to be very ashamed and has caused them to be brokenhearted. You know, they don't like what they see within themselves. So you did it. You cracked open my heart. There it is, guys. You cracked open their heart. They were this badass. Badass who just didn't want anyone coming in, and you managed to do that. You managed to break that down, their walls, and they are, you know, really shocked by that. Why can't you just tell me what you feel? Because how you are acting is confusing me. And please stay in my life. I don't want you to go. So maybe there was a time also that you were just, because we've got a lot of earthy energy here as well, very practical energy, and it shows me that maybe they just, yeah, what am I saying with that? I had that train of thought and now it's gone. What am I saying with that? Eight of Earth. Well, they see you as their solid rock. They feel that you are stable, like a stable person. But at the same time, they're confused with that because they've come into your life and you've kind of shaken them up. So they're not feeling stable, but yet they feel like they could be safe with you if they were to move out of this energy here. So they have kind of trapped themselves into that fear and that like cocoon that I said before they're in. But maybe also you've been a little bit stubborn in how much you're giving them because of it might have really hurt you how they retreated and how they shut down and closed off. So maybe in some ways you have been very like almost like a poker face. You're not giving them any idea as to what you're feeling in this. You might have gone quite cold. That's for some of you. My heart needs closure. I need to know why. Yeah, it's kind of like a mirroring. I'm wondering if they shut down and backed off and then you did the same. You are the first person I think of when I wake up and the last person I think of before I fall asleep. Look at this, guys. You're the last thing on my mind before I go to sleep and the first thing in the morning when I wake up. You cannot make this up. So your person's definitely got you on their mind when they go to sleep and when they're waking up. So I know we share a strong spiritual bond. You know, your person knows this. They are feeling it even in this space. And yeah, if it's meant to be, it will be, baby. Just let it be. What's that one doing? Yeah. So it's amazing how much you've really affected them. So look inside yourself. It's kind of like their higher self saying, you know, you need to look inside yourself as well as to things that might have been shifting within you within this connection as well. What has been triggered within you? Mistakes are the soul's lessons. and I'm sending you signs. So you might be seeing numbers, you might see their name, you might be seeing feathers on the ground or something that just reminds you of them or spiritual guidance along the way. Prayers are being answered, I'm hearing. And I wish we could be together right now. So what shadow are they in? So they are feeling disconnected and they are heartbroken, and they might be self-sabotaging or abusing themselves in some way, as in addictions. It could be that they're smoking or drinking, or just, you know, they're in a down place right now. They're not feeling very connected to everything. So it could be that they are drowning in drink or yeah, just not looking after themselves. Even though it's weird saying that, because I do see they're self-soothing. But self-soothing can mean many different things for many people. Self-soothing can be, you know, like drowning in alcohol, or, you know, going off and sleeping around, or smoking, like chain smoking. I don't feel your person sleeping around. I don't get that. I don't get that vibe with your person. I feel like they're really withdrawn and hiding away from all kinds of intimacy. They're really just in their own space, taking it out on themselves. You know, it's kind of like they are self-punishing. All right, so what's their shadow side want to say? The shadow side says, I am trapped in my addictions. Oh my God. That's it there. What does their higher self want to say? So their higher self says, thinking of you brings calm to my soul. So when they're, yeah, it's really weird, because it's like they're two people. On one hand, when they think of you, they are overwhelmed. They feel intimidated because you've triggered these things within them. They feel like maybe even ashamed because of how they've backed off and shut down. It's kind of like these feelings just really came up without them even realizing it for you, and they really were freaked out by that. And but on the other hand, they want to have this life with you. They do, I feel, want to explore this further. They do want to be strong for you. You know, they want to come in and show you that they've got their life together and that they know what they want and they're going for it. They don't want to stuff you around. They definitely don't want to stuff you around. So I wish I had treated you better. There you go. So what is their confession to you? What do they really want you to know? So the Devil card, that's the addictions, guys. This is the stuff, and I'm getting substance abuse. That makes sense, doesn't it, with the addictions and the abuse. So your person's trying to even move away from negative thinking. Maybe it is their fears of intimacy. Maybe they've only had, like, you know, maybe they've, not to say they don't feel anything, because they are an emotional person, I feel, but maybe they've always just tried to keep it on a surface level when it comes to sex or intimacy, and only reveal so much, you know, about their feelings. But you've really rocked them. And I feel like for them, they're really afraid and trying to push those feelings down. Two of Earth reversed. Yeah, they're not feeling balanced. Six of Air reversed. Queen of Air reversed. Oops, hang on a minute. And the Five of Earth. And we've got the Page of Fire. Yeah, they're really afraid that you are going to see them, you know, they see themselves as someone who's just afraid and a coward. They really feel like that. And they hate themselves for it. So there's a lot of self-loathing going on here when they're in their shadow self. They're feeling imbalanced. They feel like they can't cut away from patterns that they've been living in. And they feel like they just can't move on from that. They're really afraid that you're just going to look at them as a loser. You know, whether they're male or female, you're just going to look at them like a loser, that they just don't, they can't get their shit together, basically. They are afraid that you're going to reject them and just see them as really immature, and that you're just going to really, yeah, just move away from them and think, oh, well, you know, this is not going to work. I'm going to put that fire out type thing. And I'm talking about they're thinking this in the way that they are feeling stuck and unable to make things right with you and come forward towards you, because we can see that they are stuck in that energy. And we've got Capricorn energy here, and we've got the Aries, and we've also got the Sagittarius. So a lot of fiery energy here as well. They don't really want you moving on. They don't want you, they really see you as a special person. And on one hand, they don't want you moving on, but on the other hand, they think that you would be better off without them because they feel so bad for how they are. Yeah. So we've got confessions, unexpected message, unveiling, justification. Yeah, they want to come forward and confess their feelings to you, but they are afraid there's going to be consequences of rejection if they do. Or that you might laugh at them, or that you might get angry at them because of how things have gone down. It's so hard not talking to you. And I'm connected with you no matter where you are. So they are feeling your energy when they are tuning into you. And I left when I saw you with someone. So they could be, you know, maybe for some of you that you have moved on and are, or maybe they think you're with someone else. Could be on social media, could have been in person. We will be together again. And you speak to me through music. Could be musicians. It was my fault, but I blamed you, and I hope that you can forgive me one day. So they might have lashed out. Sorry, guys. I had a phone call come through. I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode. Anyway, so here we go. You speak to me through music. You could be musicians, and they hope that you can forgive them one day. Let's have a look at what else. So beauty and attraction, they are so attracted to you. They see you as such a beautiful person. And, you know, they just can't fathom the idea of you being with someone else. But they feel like they're just not good enough for you. So weave your magic into this situation. They feel like you can just, I don't know, they look at you as a magical kind of person. Study. So it could be that your person is really trying to examine what this means, what the higher purpose is for this as well. And Aries, so bold, impulsive, and motivated. We had the Aries with the Emperor and the Queen of Fire. So, yeah, the Queen of Wands. So it's interesting that's coming through very strong here. And this is how your person wants to be. They want to be bold. They want to be motivated to make changes and come forward towards you. So what do they need to surrender to? No, that's not the question. What is Spirit helping your person to surrender to? So surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubts that miracles can happen. So weaving your magic into this situation, like they have the power to change their intention. They have the power to change their attitude. You know, they can do that if they wish to. But it's just about willpower once again too. I feel like sometimes your person might be too analytical rather than in their intuition. They might be too much into their mind and logic rather than looking at things through an emotional or intuitive lens. So they just need to surrender to miracles. And that's what Spirit is actually helping them to realize that they can get out of this rut or funk or whatever it is that they're in, that things can change, things can heal. That's what's going on there. So yeah, contract, spiritual or legal. So it's a karmic cycle. Summer is optimism, so there could be some changes around summer. And playful energy. So it could be that you guys, being summer, it's about, you know, flirting and having fun, and it's that light-hearted type of energy. And it's time to emerge. So maybe that's around that time that you and your person have that kind of connection again, or contact, where it is nice and light-hearted and just not so serious. Yeah, so what is Spirit helping your person with? Life force energy. That passion within, it's their sexuality, it's intimacy issues. And also deprivation, prosperity guide. So maybe they're really in a mentality of lack. And so Spirit are helping them to realize that there is enough energy. You know, they can, you know, I really feel like they need to go and get a Reiki healing or something. There's such a depletion of their energy based on their negative thoughts. So they really need to change their mindset. and boredom. Yeah, they're very bored at the moment. So that's something as well that they need help with, is to see purpose in their life and to make those changes, to see the light at the end of the tunnel, basically. Okay, so get one more of these. 2, I'm afraid of intimacy, but want to be close to you, and I know we communicate telepathically, but I long for your loving touch. So, okay, so let's see then. What are they going to come through with once they do emerge? What beautiful energy will they come through with? Connected with their soul. It's almost like their soul at the moment is fragmented. They have fragmented energy. And it can actually happen when you have addictions to things. Substance abuse can really affect the aura, and it puts holes in the aura. And can make the aura quite grey. So it feels like your person definitely, you know, spirit is coming in to help heal them, to change their perspective, to help them get into a better, more positive mindset as well. To practice good soul care. The quality of our outer life is always dependent on the quality of care we give to our soul. That's what your person's going to do, is actually pay attention to what they're doing to their soul. On their spiritual life journey and mission here, they are actually starting to look within at that, you know. Sometimes you don't have any choice but to, if you do want to get out of that rut. How is Spirit helping you? How is Spirit helping you, Group 2? So, yeah, to stop ruminating on things right now. What are you ruminating on? You know, are you dwelling on this? Are you going over and over this in your mind? Sometimes it's really difficult because we need to look at something logically to understand the lessons, but at the same time we can overanalyze things so much that we don't get the lesson. Yeah. And it's just about removing yourself from that. Go out in nature and take a deep breath. Try and ground your energy. Okay, beautiful angel wings. So the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So it's about not hanging around for this person whilst they're in that negativity. You can hold a space for them, but you need to still live your life, not allow this to make you stop your life and chasing your dreams and things like that. All right, let's get some charms. Let's get some charms. Did I see? Yeah, I did, didn't I? I'm just getting confused now. Did I actually see what... yeah, I get confused, guys, because I've been stopping and starting. What action are they taking towards you this week? I think we can kind of see that they're not going to communicate. See, the Page of Air is all about communication and stuff. I don't feel like they're going to reach out, okay? I just don't feel that this week. They're paying attention to themselves, trying to build themselves up here. They're not open to play or friendship or anything right now. They just are hiding away. Okay. Let's get some charms. Okay, so let's get some charms. Let's, Group 2. Oh, what's going on? Okay, we've got a fair few here now. So we've got the scissors, which is caught on the coat hanger, which is funny. But anyway, it's talking about something that needs to be cut out from their life right now. We've got the sacral chakra, awesome. It needs clearing, which is about sexuality and deep personal feelings. It's where we hold our shame and guilt and stuff as well. It's repressed emotions that Spirit is helping your person to work through, and even yourself. Your person might have great fashion sense. They might really want to put their clothes in your closet, so to speak. So they might actually want to make home with you eventually. We've got the Cheshire cat. So it kind of reminds me of that you are being guided in life. Your person's being guided. We've got the Gemini here. So it could be the twin flames too, being twins. Does represent, once again, communication. We've also got Sagittarius, so keeping your eyes on your targeted goal. And it's optimism. Once again, we saw that before. We got the fork. Someone might want to cook a dinner, or you might be a chef, or they might be a chef. They might be into sci-fi or things like crop circles, aliens. It's funny how it's saying he's back, so someone might be coming back into the connection. And we also have a Bambi. So it could represent gentleness in the connection as well. Yeah, gentleness and shyness or something like that. I know someone else said some really cool things about this one. I can't remember now, but yeah, if you want, you know, you can use your own intuition as well with these. We've got Cancer. Where is it? Just fell down. So we've got Cancer here, all right, Cancer, and it says imaginative. So we've got 3 star signs that are pretty significant there. And the 5-cent coin, which is dated 1988. Okay, so let's get some letters. All right, we've got an R and we've got an A. And we've got a Y. So I've got the name Ray already. It could be a ray of sunshine or just the name Ray. We've got L. We've got J, D, and an M, an X, and a Z. Okay, so I've got the name, the word dam. So it could be that there's a body of water around your person's property or location. Yeah, what else have we got here? I've got jam, J-A-M, so it could be musical. You might want to jam together, or it could be strawberry jam or something that they might be into. They're in a bit of a jam at the moment. We can see that. Mad, someone might be mad at the moment. Got the name Max. And we've got the word, Max and Jax. I don't know, I'm thinking Jackson with that, or Jax, Jack. I don't know, it could be a nickname for someone. We've got the name J, J-A-Y. We've got May, so it could be in May next year, like the month, May. It could be someone's name. We've got Yam. We've got Ram. Once again, the Aries sign, Ram, could be computer related, but yeah, I see Ram as in the Aries that we saw before. We've got the, what else have we got here? We've only got one vowel, I think, here. Marks. So, I don't know what that means, M-A-R-X. Mars, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of any kind of nicknames some people might have too. So, Lad, L-A-D. I'm not getting much at all with this, am I? Lard. Axe. There's no D. I mean, there's no E. What am I saying? It's about all I think I can find in this one. Yeah, I don't know. Jar, J-A-R, jam jar. Darl, D-A-R-L, so someone might like to call someone their darl or darling. That's about all I've got, I think, guys. So please don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me, or to go in the draw to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. And your person is thinking of you right now as you watch this video, guys. So I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, Group 3. Welcome, guys. I'm so glad you could be with me today. We're going to have a look at what's going on with your person. You chose the yellow calcite and the Divine Journey Tarot that I created. So let's have a look. What's going on with your person? How are they feeling for you? And what divine confession do they have for you today? Oh, sorry about that. It's getting a bit loud. Alright, hang on a moment. What's going on? Okay. So, current energy of Group 3's person, please, Spirit. Current energy of Group 3's person's energy. 6 of Insight, moving towards a calmer future. This is the 6 of Swords. We've got the 6 of Roses reversed. Am I doing reversals today? Yes, I am. Okay, so Soulmate card reversed. Just because they're reversed doesn't mean they're bad. We've got the 7 of Passion, defend and be strong. No. Okay, I was just seeing if I had to pick out another one. What is on there? No, it's not relevant. Okay. All right, so we have got the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. apology. They want to come to give you an apology. They want to come back to you to give you an apology. Is that what's going on here? Oh no, hang on a minute. Trapped. They're unable to. They might want to, but they're unable to. They're trapped in a situation right now, trying to move towards a calmer future. They might have their guard up right now. They're defending themselves. And maybe, yeah, guarded. Like if they were to be maybe approached right now, they might feel like they're up for a bit of a fight or a battle. Not physically, of course, but emotionally. Maybe because they might be a bit on guard because they might feel that you are angry with them, or there's some things unspoken here that need to be spoken. They're thinking about the past. It's a bittersweet feeling for your person because we've got the Six of Roses here, which is a soulmate card. It's about past memories, and it's a happier times together. Your person's thinking about this, but they are feeling like they're trapped. They could be trapped in another connection, and like with another person, or they could just be trapped behind that wall of fear, and feeling like they just can't get a breakthrough in this situation. I knew exactly what I was doing. So there's some action they have taken in the past where they have actually hurt you. And they feel really bad about it, but at the same time, they don't feel like they can really step forward and apologize as much as they want to. Maybe they're still trying to work through their own issues. Maybe you've put a block on them, or, you know, there might be some reason why they just cannot come forward just now and do this. So they might feel like they've just got to move on, let bygones be bygones and just move on. I think I'm saying that right. When you left, it felt like someone took a hold of my heart and tore it in two. And I meant every loving word I said. Because I get a cold feeling around this connection. It was really warm, and now it's really cold. So something's gone cold. I feel sad when I look at your photos. That's that memories. They're looking at your photos. Maybe they feel they've got no choice but to move on, you know, moving away from this now. They might feel like they've just got no choice but to. It is okay to move on. So, yeah, it does feel like your person is reluctantly doing that. They're telling you that it's okay to move on as much as they probably don't really want you to. Oh, God, what's happening? So we've got I'm sorry. That's the apology right there. They're saying I'm sorry. Yeah. So ever since I've met you, nothing in my life seems to make sense anymore. My whole world has been turned upside down. I feel so confused. And I know I messed up and did things that made it seem like I don't care, but trust me, you are my world. I just feel like for some reason that your person has never really gotten to tell you their truth. They haven't told you their true feelings of a matter here. They haven't cleared the air. And they might feel like it's just easier to walk away, but in actual fact, they're starting to realize it's not that easy. It's not that easy to just move on and walk away. But they kind of feel bad, and they feel like if you have to, then, you know, they don't want you to be forced to have to return to them, or, you know, have to face it or even deal with it. You know, they feel like they have done something here, or there's some circumstance between you that just can't be fixed. That's how they're feeling right now. So what shadow are they in right now with this? What shadow are they in with this, please, Spirit? Emotional blackmail. And antagonistic. So we did see the defend and be strong card, which is being on guard. So at the moment, they're just not in a place where they can be, you know, mature perhaps, and strong in themselves. We've got blindsiding. So blindside. So they might try and blindside you. You know, they just can't at this moment really maybe even face face their actions or who they really are or what they've done. They're just on guard. They're defensive. So how are they really feeling for you? I've got the Queen of Prosperity, Queen of Pentacles reversed, Divine Feminine of Luxury. We've got the Magician reversed. And we've got the Five of Passion reversed. And we've got the King of Insights and the World reversed. Okay, let me get my bearings. Divine Masculine of Integrity. They feel like this journey is just too hard. They feel like it's too hard to work on. This is why I think they're just, letting go and just kind of slinking away. It's almost like, I don't know, they just have this defeatist attitude that, and they're ashamed, I think, to really see how they've done wrong in this, even though they do want to come forward and give an apology. It might be even their pride that's stopping them, that is that block there as well, stopping them from coming forward and apologizing to you. I don't think they're emotionally mature at this stage yet to do this. They still feel like there's, unfinished business with you. And they do want to come forward and give you truth. I do see that they do want to do that. But at the same time, there's an internal conflict going on within them. And they're not sure that they could really give you something that's, something that is stable. They might feel like even if they give an explanation that it's not going to really change anything. That you've already made up your mind. We've got the Capricorn energy there. What do we have in there? Yeah, Capricorn energy here. And Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius. And confusion. So they're confused about what to do in this connection because they are holding on. They're feeling trapped. They're feeling stuck. They're not, they're talking about, or thinking, I should say, about moving on from this, but in actual fact they're still trapped and they're still got their guard up and there's still bittersweet memories are coming up for them, and maybe you've refused to go back to them, or something's happened where they just feel like it's there's no point, even though they are confused, because on one hand they do want to come forward and offer you truth, but yeah, there's a part of them that feels like what's the point, because it's not going to work out anyway. So masculine energy. And hoping, waiting, expecting, manifesting. So the Magician's a master manifester. I just feel like they don't have it in them to manifest, to build it with you, to recreate, to heal. Yeah, but they're hoping that things will work out, but they have to take action for that too. So you are the glow that lights up my life. And ever since I met you, nobody else is worth thinking about. You've really had a huge impact on their heart and on their life. I am protecting you by staying away. Yeah, that's another thing too. They're not just protecting themselves, they're protecting you, because they know they're just not in a good place right now. Our last conversation haunts me. And can we go back to the start? Yeah, they really wish they could turn back time and did things and said things very differently. So I wish I had treated you better. Well, and I regret lying to you. I'm afraid to contact you, and I'm so attracted to you. Yeah, I feel like your person's not moving on from this. I just feel like they're finding it very hard to. And they might make out, if you see them, if you actually do see your person out and about or come into contact with them in some way, or through mutual friends, or if it's a work situation, or if you're on social media, you might feel like, oh, they've just gotten over me really fast. They don't even care. But it's showing the opposite here, that they're hiding that deep within, those feelings. Yes, your feelings are correct. I want to hug you right now. And I found myself when I found you. And, wow, hang on. Oh, they love flying down. You're the only one that I would give my life for. So part of that defending and being strong card here, where is it? Is also them wanting to, fight for you and protect you. They are very protective of you. And that's also why they're protecting you by staying away, because they know they're no good for you at this time. So let's have a look then at what their shadow message would be to say to you. Their shadow message to you. So they say, I need to be alone. And I am lost and feel depressed without you. So there's that conflict of wanting and needing to be with you and wanting to make things right and set the record straight and find closure in this and healing, or even to rebuild. But then the other part of them is wanting to just, well, they don't want to stay stuck. They are stuck. But the other part of them saying, no, I can't do this because there's no point anyway. They don't want me. Too much damage has been done. I'm not good for them. I've just hurt them too much. I'm damaged. And feeling that, you know, you're better off without them. Now, what's their light, higher self message to you? It says, I need to express my innermost thoughts to you. Yeah, they do. They want to come forward. And my motives are sincere. Please see beyond my struggles. I'm trying my best. Yeah, once again, it goes back to that. Their actions might be a little bit confusing to you because their feelings, you know, are different. And I know you're the one. Sometimes it takes a breakup or separation, you know, and the heartbreak for someone to really realize that you are the one. And I want to rush in and tell you the truth about everything. Now, that's what we were saying. They want to give you truth. They do want to do it, and they want to apologize. So let's see, what do they want to confess to you most of all? What is this truth? So strength reversed, personal power. That's the Leo energy. 7 of Roses, which is fantasies and daydreams. And we've got manifestation, Ace of Prosperity. And we've got the regret and hope, 5 of Roses and Page of Insights, the Observer. So, what are they doing? They're watching you from afar. They're not moving forward into this. I feel like they are still emotionally immature. And even in their mind, like maybe even mentally immature, I feel like they just can't deal with relationships very well. They want to be at king mode, not page mode. Right here, page. Got the Page of Insights, Page of Swords. So they do want to be like a king. They don't want to be a page. But at the moment, they feel like a page. They feel like they're too damaged. They feel like that they want to have a new beginning with you, but they feel like they're too damaged to do so. They feel like they can't manifest happiness with you. They daydream and fantasize about it, but they don't have the courage or feel empowered enough within themselves to turn the fantasies into reality and to manifest it into something physical, okay? That's what they're really afraid of, is that they don't feel good enough. They don't have a strong foundation to build upon, even within themselves, let alone the connection. So they just feel like they're sinking. They don't feel like they've got a strong, they're not strong emotionally, they're not strong physically in their life, financially. There's just so many things they're looking at within themselves that they're a failure with. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. And yeah, they've got that heart fog. They don't have clarity with it. And depth, complexity, awareness, importance. So there is a real depth to your person. They are a very deep person. They feel things very deeply. They might even be quite sensitive. But yeah, there's confusion can happen quite fast for your person because they're not in touch with their intuition or their emotions. That's what that is. So imagine having that amazing depth within you. You can be emotionally deep and very get passionate about things, but yet if you can't make sense of what you're feeling and know what to do with it, it would be very confusing and frustrating. And that's the kind of energy I feel like your person's undergoing right now. There's a Leo and a Gemini there. And I'm sorry for hurting you. I never wanted you to feel bad in any way. And I'm afraid of rejection. Yeah, your person is very afraid of rejection. They feel that they couldn't take another rejection. I often fantasize about you in the future we could have together. And I have cried over you. I am heartbroken too. And how can I forget you when everything reminds me of you? So it says, we've been meeting in dreams and you are always in my thoughts. Yeah, as I said, like, you might feel like they've forgotten you, and they definitely have not forgotten you. So I wish things could be different. Yeah, it's quite sad because I feel like your person's really stuck in their own reality. They can't see a way out. They can't see a way out. They can't see a way to change it. They don't, even if they did come to you with an apology, they wouldn't know what to do for the next step. It's kind of like they need a manual to get out of that, you know, to navigate through the pain or the darkness or whatever it is, the emotional immaturity. They just have no idea whatsoever, and it will only come to them through growth, through time, you know, with this kind of stuff. They can't even be told how it should be because they have to experience it. So karma has a way of making a person see things crystal clear. And I'm manifesting a new beginning for us. So that's where they're at. They want that. They do think of it. They want it. But they also know that they're trapped in all these things here. So a harmonious outcome. We've got Aries, bold, motivated, and impulsive. So your person could actually, surprise, surprise, could actually take the, you know, bull by the horns, basically, the ram by the horns, and take action in some way that can help to bring harmony to the connection. Angels are by your side, yours and theirs. And Pisces, intuitive, dreamer, and compassionate. So your person's maybe moving into this kind of energy where they might just surrender and go with the flow. But at the moment, they've got their guard up. They're fighting something. They're feeling trapped. It doesn't mean they have to be in that forever. We can see that things can shift, whether it be divine timing or maybe angels are coming in and helping them. Maybe they're praying. Maybe they are going to shift their intentions and focus on something. They might be off getting counseling, who knows, but it does look like there is this possibility, a huge possibility that, you know, once they get that courage to make changes in their own life and feel supported through spirit, through people around them, that they can, well, mostly feeling supported, you know, and trusting in their own intuition to get through this. That'll help them as well to come out of it and be able to maybe have the courage to come forward with that apology and that truth that they want to come through with. So they have a burning passion for you. And yeah, farewell. So it just goes back to those words. It is okay to move on. I feel like your person just kind of, well, we see here in this card here. This is what I see with this. She's putting her battle swords down. It's time to move on from the fight. It's time to move on from what's no longer working. And that's what I think your person's doing. So it could be that, you know, harmonious outcome is just them letting go and you know, letting go of you so that you can live your life the way that you need to and without their dramas. It could be that as well. But it's going to take patience. And yeah, there could be emotional or physical distance. But there is a surge of love coming through from your person towards you. And, you know, it could be over time, over a vast space of time. It could be months. It could be a few years that you might come back together. It could even be weeks if it's a real miracle kind of healing. But I don't feel that as such in this reading. I just feel like your person's on a bit of a journey. They still have to learn and grow, like we all do. And at the moment, they are struggling at facing their inner childhood wounds or their shadows. It's just that emotional immaturity that they're still pushing it away. But it does look like there will have to come a time where they do surrender to that, because you can't keep fighting it. You can only fight it for so long. So what is, wow. Okay, surrender to wonder and awe. open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So your person's in a depressed kind of state right now. But yes, let's ask, what is Spirit helping your person to surrender? So surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Your person needs to live life. You know, they need to just stop being in self-protective mode, which is just going to make things really rigid and not flow. So that's what Spirit is helping a person to feel things, and it's okay to have fun and feel things and to be impulsive at times. Yeah. So what is Spirit also helping your person with? Wow, hang on a minute. Looks like a lot. A lot's going on there. Yeah, hang on. So many. All right, so what is Spirit helping your person with? We've got Venus, business. So it could be abundance in their life, money, that stability, finding a purpose perhaps with that, and denial. So they've been in denial about maybe their life purpose, because I don't think it's just this relationship that is causing them to feel, yes, they're feeling heartbroken and depressed, but they're depressed and down in so many other areas of their life. So it wouldn't make sense to be jumping into a connection when they're not, you know, feeling elevated in any way regarding their abundance or... And what I mean by that is that if they're really struggling in an area of their life and they need to put a lot of focus on that to get on their feet, the worst thing is to be able to, you know, they're not going to be able to step into a relationship and try and rescue it and fix it if they can't even fix other things in their life. So yes, higher self-control. So it's just about bringing their energy back in and being able to focus one thing at a time, I think, for your person. That's what they need to do. Yeah. So have faith. Okay. So as it said, it's not meaning that everything has to be over forever. It's just over for now. Because your person has a lot to deal with. They've got a lot of burdens on their shoulders right now. So what is their action that's going to be taken towards you this week? So Ace of Passion, spark of inspiration is coming into their life, or something's going on. Let's see. Whoops. Page of Cups and the Eight of Insights. So they're still in victim mentality, but they want to come forward. Like they still feel, it's still the page, see, a page here in the beginning. They're still feeling like this flame burning for you. It's almost like they're like feeling like a bit of a secret admirer and a crush, and they have a crush on you type thing. It's very young type of love. It's weird to think of that in that way, but I feel like your person's still hiding in that shallow kind of energy, and yeah, playing a victim still. So, well, hang on a minute. Yeah, giving and receiving, Six of Prosperity reversed. So they're not at that point in life where they can give you, you know, give generously to you, or have that equal exchange. They're just not there this week. They're just not there. And they might really be, well, they might need to be selfish at this time. So Nine of Roses, wishes coming true. That's what I think they're focusing on right now. But they got to realize it's not just going to suddenly fall into their lap. They have to make it work. They have to make some, take action and make some changes in their life, make some decisions, you know, about their own change and healing, etc. So that's something they've got to start really looking at, is that they need to make an effort for change to occur. And it says, I'm struggling to find the right words to say to you. All right, so one of these. And speak your truth and confront. Oh yeah, it's a huge thing for your person. I think they definitely want to bring a truth through. But it's a really hard thing for them to confront, because maybe it's scary. Maybe it is a really scary thing for them to actually express themselves as much as they want to. The fear of rejection, I should say, is very strong. And there's a lot of sadness and yeah, just that defeatist kind of energy there. So look at this beautiful card here. The healing energy, being out with nature. It says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. This is for both of you, you know. It's about being able to just enjoy the present moment, not getting too caught up in the sadness and devastation. There's a beautiful life that you can be living. There's so many other aspects of your life you can give energy to and allow things to grow and be nurtured in. Yeah, so one more of these and then I might grab the charms. Wow, hang on a minute. Well, 3 came out. I'm going to keep them. So we have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So being in separation, your person is still with you in spirit. Look at this beautiful healing. Beautiful blue, which is the throat chakra as well. Yeah, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Your person's really drowning in the shadows. Like, I feel like they really do need that divine intervention from spirit as well. So it says here, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So let's see, what is your person going to come through with? What positive energy will they come through with once they, you know, are able to come out from the other side, through the other side? So it's growth. We did talk about this, didn't we? That they need to grow in themselves. So accepting the lessons, okay? This is what they're going to do. When things don't go our way, something more important to the growth of our soul is in the works. So that's why I think they're also surrendering to this. They just know it's not going to work right now because they've got so many issues to sort through. And maybe you've also said, well, I'm not taking you back until this happens or whatever your situation might be. But they are going to go through some growth here, which is really awesome. And yeah, in order to do so, they just have to follow the path they're meant to be on and retreat. All right, so what is Spirit helping you with right now for group 3? So compassion. So maybe you have been in a thing of resentment or just feeling like a tunnel vision that things have to be a certain way, and maybe you've looked at this person and their actions and maybe negatively. And it's just about looking at everyone as growing. Everyone has a place in life, and there are dark times. Like we see this here with the dark clouds. Your person's in a very confused, there's a lot of confusion and darkness for them. There's a lot of heart fog. And if you're able to see that it's not personally directed at you, but this is their journey right now, this is where they're at on their journey, and they're struggling in many aspects of their life, and they would probably most likely treat others the way they have treated you because of their unresolved wounds and their burdens that they're not dealing with. It's their issues, you know, and it's just to show compassion for those scars and hurts that your person's undergone as well. But also compassion for yourself too is key here. Compassion for all living beings, you know, is really important because everybody suffers in some way. Let's have a look at some charms here. Okay, I'm going to get some charms for group 3. So we've got the beautiful rose quartz. Yeah, rose quartz is it. Rose quartz love heart. So it does show the healing coming through and the unconditional love that you can, you know, do a meditation and think of them in this way and like see them in your mind's eye, like envision them being surrounded by a beautiful pink unconditional love, you know, the light. And yeah, it's amazing what can happen around that as well. We've got the Leo, the lion, so coming into bravery and courage. That's something your person might do. We see the musical symbols, so there could be a musical connection between the two of you. You might be connecting through music. You might be musicians. We've got the love heart here as well, and just shows a lot of love for each other. We've got the scissors, which represents that something will be cut from the connection. It needs to be cut. So they need to cut their negativity out, that victim mentality out. There will be tears of sorrow, okay, here. There has to be a cleansing. You know, your person has to have a release, and maybe yourself as well. But, you know, through the release can come the purifying energy. Like releasing is purifying, I should say. So it's very healing, and you can feel very light after it as well. Let's get some letters for you for group 3. Okay, what do we got? We've got an R and an S, an M, T, K, D, G, P, A, V, and a C. Okay, let me get this straight. So we got an A. All right, there's going to be a fair few things here. So we've got the we've got a cap, CAP. So someone might wear a cap or a hat. Okay, and gap, GAP. So it could be that they're feeling this huge gap between you. There's distance there. Tap, TAP. Could be a plumber. Map. Yeah, we're looking at the map. So there could be a distance between you geographically. You might be interstate from one another, or, overseas from each other. Got sap. Sap from a tree. No idea what that might mean. Amber. Rap, so it could be rap music that someone's into. Yeah, I'm just trying to see how I can do this in all different ways here. TAR, tar, roadworks, ashtray, smoker, I don't know. Car, CAR, so something about their cars. It might be into cars. Par reminds me of golf, PAR, par. I think that's the word for golf. All right, so I'm going to see what else I can do here. Just trying to get it all here. Mags on a car, magazine, dag. Someone might call someone a bit of a dag. You got tag, TAG, tag. What have I got? Rag, sag. We got gas, petrol station. Seeing what else I can see here. Tas, if you're around Australia, it's Tasmania. Sam, I've got the name Sam. Could be for Samantha, or Sam for a guy. Samuel. Ram, once again, the Aries coming through, so someone could be a star sign Aries. I get the word scram, so it's kind of like someone just needs to scram, get out of there type thing. What else have I got here? Pram, PRAM. So someone might have a baby or an infant, or might want a family together. Yeah. So spa, SPA. So someone might have a spa at their house. Pam, got the name Pam. Got STAG, stag. Could be an animal spirit around some of you as well, stag. What else have I got here? I'm just trying to really think quite fast and clearly, but my brain never goes that fast for some reason. I think it's just I'm so tired half the time. Drag, DRAGS, so drags, it could be the drag racing cars, or it could be that things are just dragging on with this connection, Cram, crag, crap. People might feel a bit crap in this connection right now. Scrap, you've got scrap, so someone might be into scrap making, or I think it's called scrap pay. What do you call it? Scrap making or something. I can't think of the words. I think I'm saying it right. D-A-M, a dam. So someone could live near a body of water. Mad, someone's mad. Excuse me. It's hard when there's not that many vowels. There's only one vowel here too. Yeah. I've got the word pack, P-A-C-K, so they want to pack their bags. Maybe you want to, especially if we're talking about a distance, like packing. leaving or wanting to return. We've got rack, we've got sack, what have I got? Tax, tracks. Once again, it just seems to be like a destination, like tracks could be train, could be car tracks, you know, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, guys, there's probably so many more I'm not grasping right now, but if you can find any, please let me know. Just trying to see if there's any other names that I could probably come across here. Tam, T-A-M for Tammy, maybe, or Tamara. Cam, C-A-M for Cameron. Yeah. Kat, K-A-T. Katerina, Catherine, Kate. Matt, even though it's not another T there, but I'm seeing Matt. Guys, so that is what I've got for you today. If that's resonated, please comment below. Don't forget to put a green heart in the comment section below if you want to be in the draw to win a private reading with me or to win a deck of my cards, Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate. I put oil on my hand, so yes, unfortunately my oil goes on the cards. Your person's saying, through my lessons I've become stronger and wiser. So right there it is, your person's learning their lessons and growing, which is awesome. I look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Love and blessings. Okay guys, the cards I used today were the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. These are the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. And Suffering in Silence, the Nine of Swords. So your person is suffering in silence at this time. Yeah, we have seen through the readings the same kind of theme. So then I also used the Divine Tarot that I created. Any of my cards that you're interested in, links are in the description box below. So the Divine Tarot, so 8 of Air, your person's feeling trapped in, but it's from their own victim mentality that's causing them to do that. Okay, and then we've got my Divine Journey Tarot that I created. I was going to actually do the bottom of the deck. What am I doing? Yeah, hang on a minute. Yeah, they love flying out, these ones. Okay, hang on a minute. There's a lot of energy in my hands. Okay, so we've got the Three of Insights, heartbreak. Yeah, your person's definitely feeling it. We've got the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Your person is really in their mind right now, really in their mind space. Let's have a look at the Divine Oracle that I created. 78 cards in this one, has chakra cards and star sign cards. And wow, someone you love is thinking of you right now. How beautiful. So then we've got my Divine Love Oracle that I created. Well, that flew out. Playfulness. And yes, a wish is coming true. And my other cards that I created are the Divine Love Messages from your Twin Flame Soulmate that you have a chance to win. So we've got write down your feelings. So your person wants you to also write down what it is that you're feeling. Get it out on a piece of paper. It can help to, you know, lighten the load, the burden that's on you, on your chest right now. Okay, so these are my other cards that I created. Divine Confessions of a Broken Heart Volume 1. I've got Volume 2 finished. I've just yet to get it sent to me in the mail, which I can't wait for. And then it'll be available for sale as well on the site. So it should be on there this week. So I really miss your smile and I miss holding you. And these are another card that I created, the Divine Yin Yang Oracle for Lovers, Messages of Shadow and Light. So basically what you do with these is you set an intention before you shuffle and you say, okay, what is there shadow side message? And it'll have this one. Everyone is out to get me. Life is unfair. And then you can say, okay, I want to hear from my person's higher self, please. What is their higher self message? And it says, I feel secure that not everything is about me or a reflection of who I am. Okay, so they're available as well. I've been using Charming Oracle Love Messages by Sarah at Charming Oracle. And the message here is, I know that we have unfinished business to take care of, but I have family issues that I need to clear first. We've got Confessions of the Soul by Made for Love. And it says, I tried to deceive you, but I was only deceiving myself. The player got played. Yeah, it's a karmic thing going on there. For some of them. High Priestess Love Messages, High Priestess 1111. So your message is, I'm sorry if I ever contributed to the suffering of your heart. And the Hidden Truth Oracle by All Things Intuitive. So your message is, I left when I saw you with someone. So your person might have seen you with someone and thought, I can't, you might have moved on, or they might have thought you moved on. And I knew exactly what I was doing. We've got the Untold Truth of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. Well, that one's flown out. Avoiding, blocking, escaping, pushing away. Your person could be doing that, yeah. Okay, and then we've got Unspoken, Regrets, Lost Words, and Disappointment. We've got what am I saying Archangel for? What's going on in my head? Okay, White Rose Guidance, Divine Love Messages, Volume 1. Wow, Volume 1. And we've also got White Rose Guidance's cards, Volume 2. These are by Lindsay from White Rose Guidance. And I love these cards as well. That one flew out. So we've got You Are My Rose. I don't know what's happening with me today. Can't seem to hold the cards. Okay, Facing My Reflection is More Than I Can Handle. Yeah, finding it hard to look at themselves in the mirror, like maybe even literally, they're trying to confront who they really are and what they need to change. My whole body burns at the thought of you. And we've got my Divine Shadow Self Oracle that I created to suss out what someone's, shadow sides might be. I've also got a Divine Radiant Self Oracle that kind of goes on with this as well for all the positive aspects as well. What shadow are they in? So they're heartbroken, right there, heartbroken. Okay, so we've got the Grace Oracle cards by Cheryl Richardson. Well, that came out. Yeah, you're mirroring each other in some ways. So when they look at you, they see their mirror. Okay, and then we've got the word invoke. So it says at the back, ask for a blessing. There is an endless supply of divine support awaiting your request. And we've got the Ask Your Guides by Sonia Choquette. And this was a beautiful gift from Nick. Oops. Oh my God, I just want to fly everywhere. Okay, so the message is Holy Spirit Grace. So moving into grace. We've got the Power of Surrender cards by Judith Orloff. So what do you need to surrender to? So we got surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. And so then we've got the Whispers of Healing cards, which were a beautiful gift from Viva. And these are from Angela Hartfield. What can we focus on this week? We can focus on an alternative choice or decision. If something's not working in our way, in our favor or in our way, we can actually choose another alternative, open our mind to another pathway. We don't have to be locked into one thing. Okay, and let's see the Lover's Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. What's a special message we can have today? We've got two. So we've got this one. Once again, interesting. Time. You are trying too hard, give it time. So it goes in flow with that divine timing card. This one. So forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So that is the cards, guys, for this week. I hope that you've enjoyed those messages. And I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.